At the University of Johannesburg's Soweto campus, Gauteng and Eastern Province played in a game of time cricket on Sunday, day one of the cricket week. We asked St Andrean Peter Jarvis what he thought of playing in Soweto.
It's very nice. I mean, obviously we're always playing in the more city areas, so it's nice to bring it here and get the people out here to watch us in these type of areas. It's also a good experience for us to be in different places and experience new things. So I think it's very good for the game to bring it all around the country.
Mohammed Ahmed Safaraz took this catch off the bowling of Ntokozo Mahlaba, putting an end to Keenan Smith's batting with just one run. Gauteng got Eastern Province out for 181, with Ntokozo Mahlaba taking 6 for 59, Curtis Camphor 2 for 36, and Gaudise Molefe 2 for 48. Gauteng was able to exceed the EP target, with the biggest knocks coming from Jacob Milts, 53 runs, and Matthew Erasmus, 45.
Great! What was that?
KZN Inland's game against Eastern Province started with the Midlands boys taking a pounding in their upper order from bowlers like Tiaan van Vuren and Cole Skuman. But the middle order managed to settle, and Fraser Jones and Kamogele Selane created a productive partnership, setting the Eastern Cape boys a not too challenging target of 130 to chase down. St Andrean Chris Benjamin restored hope in the upper order with a knock of 48, but the middle order collapsed soon after his dismissal, and numbers 7 and 8 bats, Tiaan van Vuren and Jay de Klerk, rebuilt the batting with scores of 54 and 39 respectively, providing a platform for Eastern Cape to reach a total of 197 for 9.
Today we've adapted very well to where we were yesterday. So I think that the team did very well today.
Day 3 at Coke Week, and the format is T20, so no fear batting, power plays, forensic bowling and lightning fast fielding are the order of the day. KZN sent Gauteng into bat and Joshua Richard opened for the Joburgers, racking up an impressive 41 runs off 43 balls.
Ball didn't turn that much, but yeah, it was just had to run hard, look for the twos, not many boundaries came, and yeah, just had to push hard and wait for the bad ball.
KZN's Dalen Finn did most of the bowling damage, taking 3 for 20. KZN's 123 came close to Gauteng's target of 136 runs, but not close enough with a win for Gauteng. Day 4 of Coke Week, and at the iconic Soweto Oval, Free State went into bat against Eastern Province in a 50-over game that saw some spectacular results. The Free State batsmen were immediately put under pressure by a withering Eastern Province bowling attack from bowlers Campbell de Wet and Tiaan van Vuren, dismissing the top order batsmen in rapid succession. De Wet got a hat-trick, dismissing Mark de Villiers, Ruan Cronje and Donald Machalosa in short order. After just 184 balls, Free State had been dismissed with a total of 88 all out, with De Wet the top danger man taking 5 for 10, but impressive bowling performances also by Jade de Klerk and Kenan Smith. Eastern Province openers Peter Jarvis and David Rushmere quickly found the boundary on a regular basis, with Jarvis going out LBW in the 8th over, leaving it up to number 3 bat Chris Benjamin to finish the job with Rushmere, exceeding the Free State target in the 17th over.
No, I think throughout the week we've been a very tight unit. We get along very well, and each day different members putting their hand up for the team. That's really been the key to our success. Everyone's pulling their part for their team.
Day 4 of Coke Week, and the format is 50-over cricket. At the St Stithians Oval, Gauteng won the toss, and openers Joshua Richards and Jared Fuchs went in to bat against a formidable Boland outfit. In the 9th over, Keegan Witten's bowling eventually bore fruit, with a superb catch by Samuel Henderson putting an end to Jared Fuchs' innings with a total of 30 runs off 49 balls. Number 3 bat Jacob Milts set up a very productive partnership with Richards, despite Richards taking a painful ball direct on the toe early in the partnership. Here's Richards getting 50 up. And just when it seemed like an unstoppable partnership, Richards got a little too under this ball from Andries Janssen van Rensburg, providing an easy catch on the boundary for Daniel du Plessis. And Richards sent back to the dressing room with a respectable 57 off 87 balls. Number 4 bat Wandile Makwete found the boundary early on, and the pair set up a productive partnership, including this 6 from Milts. Eventually, it was the bowling of Samuel Henderson that found a chink in the Milts armour, with this catch at fine leg by Keegan Witten, and the St David's boy getting a total of 63 off 80 balls. Number 6 bat Curtis Camphor was bowled by Achille Kluter on his second ball. By lunch, the Joburg boys had set a target of 255 for 6. Top scorers were Jacob Milts with 63 and Joshua Richards with 57. And most of the bowling damage being done by Achille Kluter with 2 for 44.
I think when I came in, we had just lost 2 quick wickets, so I needed to just consolidate and take my time and just get in. It was quite a tricky wicket to get in on, so I made sure that I didn't want other guys to come in and also struggle, so I made sure that I took it deep and take it as deep as possible, and I thought I did that very well.
Opening bats for Boland, Khaya Majola and Laurentius Smit found the boundary a few times in the first 6 overs, but generally were kept under pressure by the Gauteng bowlers. Khadise Molefe's bowling delivered the first wicket for the Boland, with this LBW sending opener Khaya Majola back to the dressing room for 14 runs off 31 balls. Number 3 bat Daniel du Plessis went down to Ntokozo Matlaba for a run on his 6th ball, and the rest of the Boland middle order crumbled under the Gauteng attack as wicket after wicket fell in rapid succession. Eventually, it was a late partnership by number 9 and 10 batsmen Gareth Wilmerans and Andries Janssen van Rensburg, who made a valiant last stand, racking up 54 and 51 runs respectively. But the deficit was simply too great. By the 50th over, the Boland team was 51 runs short of the Gauteng target. Top scorers were the night watchmen, Wilmerans and van Rensburg, and Khadise Molefe did most of the bowling damage, taking 4 for 20. In the unofficial final of the week, Gauteng sent Border into bat at the Bidvest Wanderers Oval and made short work of the upper order batsmen, with Border all out for 193. Border captain Sinek Blashile and Luke Dallas put up the most productive partnership, taking Border past 100 up and past the 150 run mark. But when Luzandre Mora got Dallas caught for 38 and Curtis Camphor's bowling dismissed Blashile for 59, caught by Milts, the writing was on the wall, and Border ended the innings in the 43rd over. Gauteng came into bat, and Matthew Erasmus was an early loss to bowler Bradley Mauer for 15, but Jacob Milts and Joshua Richards then settled into a formidable partnership, with Richards knocking 104 and Milts 61, and their brilliant 144-run partnership took Gauteng home with 61 balls to spare, beating Border by 9 wickets.
With only 1 run to win, he hits that, and that is the game.
Gauteng are the champions of the Coca-Cola Majola Khaya Cricket Week. The boys have played really well and played great cricket today. They've taken their team home, Joshua and Jacob Milts. Fantastic partnership, and their coach must be proud, and Gauteng is proud, and well done on doing on your home ground.
Yeah, I think we got great coaches, so we had a very good plan. I think we came out and executed. Our bowlers came out very early and executed our plans. We got a few early wickets, and I think we just looked to bowl very simple and keep our cricket very basic. I think it worked for us in the end.
I think I did have a really good week, but the beginning wasn't a great start, but I actually bounced back from the upset from day one, and I'm actually looking forward to getting into the semi-pro side.
The week culminated with all the team's officials and sponsors gathering at a gala dinner in Soweto, recognizing some of the top achievers of the week. Louis van Skalkbeek from Potch Volkschool and Noordwest achieved the highest number of runs of the week. And St Stithians and Gauteng bowler Curtis Camphor took the most wickets. Khadise Molefe from Jeppe and Gauteng was awarded the best fielder of the week. Curtis Camphor got all-rounder of the week. And Sinek Blashile from Hudson Park and Border won Cricketer of the Week. Next, it was time for the much-awaited Under-19 team announcements. Selecting 2 teams from 119 of the most talented cricket players in the country is no easy task.
And it's inevitable that some kids will be ecstatic Others would have missed out, but the hard decisions are made by Victor Mpitsang and his team of selectors. So thankfully I get to put on the cap and see the smiles.
Louis van Skalkwyk, captain, Potchefstroom Volksskool, Northwest. Christopher Brits, Pretoria Boys High, Northerns. Kaya Kotani, Paulrus Gymnasium, Boland. Kwesi Gumede, Glenwood High School, KwaZulu-Natal. Michael Mahlaba, St. Martin's, Gauteng. Sisonke Mazele, Western Cape Sports School, Western Province. Peko Moletsane, St. Andrew's School, Free State. Matthew Montgomery, Clifton College, KwaZulu-Natal Coastal. Emmanuel Matswiri, Maragon, Gauteng. Gideon Peters, Hoërskool Waterkloof, Northerns. Jason Robenheimer, Selborne College, Border. Nico van Sale, Hoërskool Waterkloof, Northerns. The coaches are Sandile Guavu from Gauteng and Dion Brits from Affies. The manager is Pierre Hugo and the umpires are Brandon Jonathan and Andre Olivier.
As Coca-Cola, we're very, very invested in the development of sportsmanship. That helps embody a great leader in society, and that's what we want to be part of those journeys. Many cricket stars have come out of these weeks, and again with the rugby. So we always have been part of that journey. It's our 39th year that we've sponsored this particular tournament, and it's just really been a journey that Coca-Cola is proud to be part of, to be part of the story of the young man in his cricket journey.
The South African Under-19 schools team is Wandile Makwetu, captain, St. Stithians College, Gauteng. Curtis Camphor, St. Stithians College, Gauteng. Achille Kluter, Paul Boys High, Boland. Jade de Klerk, Woodridge College, Eastern Province. Mondli Kumalo, Maritzburg College, KZN Inland. Sinetemba Qeshile, Hudson Park High School, Border. Jacob Miltz, St. David's Maristinanda, Gauteng. Akona Mnyaka, Hudson Park, Border. Gaudise Molefe, Jeppe High School for Boys, Gauteng. Jason Nimont, Hudson Park, Border. Joshua Richards, St. Stithians College, Gauteng. David Rushmere, St. Andrew's College, Eastern Province. The coaches are Mike Bechet and John Leafright. The manager is Shahid Khan, and the umpires are Brandon Jonathan and Andre Olivier.
Yeah, it's a real privilege to see them come from literally grade 1 and 2 up to these champions that were on the stage here tonight representing SA schools. Well done to the national selectors on selecting what is a really balanced side, and it's going to be a fun game tomorrow and a privilege to coach them. But certainly watching these players develop and grow over the years into their own sort of batsmen and bowling and the various different aspects that they need to do to perform well has been a real privilege and honour.
This is the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one for many of these young cricketers. Coke Week is the culmination of the ongoing role that Cricket South Africa plays in developing our cricketing heroes of tomorrow, made possible by generous support from sponsors Coca-Cola.